Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's Steph and Paul, and we are here today in Idaho Falls. We are so excited to do this 60-minute power flow with you. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope you enjoy. All right, so we're going to get started. Set up for wide knees child's pose with our feet together, knees apart, and let's add in our shoulder stretch. So as you come forward, start to bring your right arm under your body, and then just go ahead, rest your head, and go to sleep. So this is not really a twist, it's more of just a nap for our bodies to get settled into our mats. And then just gently observing anywhere you're working a little too hard, resisting the stretch in your arm or hips. Use your inhale and your exhale to just kind of lullaby yourself out of that resistance. Couple breaths. Brain just tuning in to the rise and fall of your shoulder blades. They fill up with air. And then they drop down into your chest. One more slower inhale. And slower exhale. And then we'll come up onto both hands as you breathe in. Just rise up. Get the left arm underneath and go back to sleep. Couple breaths here. Stick with your eyes closed. You can watch the back of your left arm, the skin. Trying to drop your chest farther down into that skin. And feel it stretching with the weight of your body. Notice your legs. Make sure your ankles are soft, not holding you up out of your hips. And notice the back of your eyelids and cheekbones, like a gentle smile on your face. One more breath here. And then when you're ready, we can come up into tabletop. Take your time, bringing your knees under your hips. And just kind of wag your hips from side to side to let them release. And take your arms kind of wide, fingers face out to the diagonals of the mat. Tuck your toes and just start making really big circles around your shoulder and wrist socket. You're just trying to warm up the shoulder, warm up the wrists. You feel your arm bones in the joints of your wrists, kind of going around farther in every direction. And then reverse directions of your circles, this time focusing on your hips. So you can feel the leg bone moving inside the hip socket, and you're trying to get that leg bone farther in every direction of your hip socket. Awesome. For one more breath. And then regular neutral tabletop. Take an inhale, open your heart, lift up. Big exhale, round. Check out your belly button as you pull it to the ceiling. Tuck your chin to your chest. Open your inhale, longer neck, shoulders back. Bigger exhale, tuck that tailbone as you scoop your stomach. Look at it with your nose. One more inhale, longer neck, shoulders back. Open your heart. Bigger exhale, round. Pull that stomach as high away from the floor as you can. Now tuck your toes. Lift your knees 1 inch off the mat. And you just keep lifting your stomach on the inhale. Pull it up. On the exhale, squeeze your arms and legs together like a crunch. Keep lifting your belly. Inhale. Crunching in. Exhale. Nice, honey. For one more breath. And then put your knees down. Opposite. We're going to walk our arms forward for puppy pose. So you leave your butt nice and high over your knees. And you walk your arms way forward away from your tush. Take an inhale, straighter elbows. Exhale, bring your chin and chest forward and down. So we're getting straighter arms. Inhale, up your belly button. Exhale, open your chest softer, eyebrows softer. One more breath. Beautiful, guys. You're going to keep your elbows rotating down towards the floor and come into forearm plank. Tuck your toes, lift your knees. Come into forearm plank. You might need to lengthen your stance. Take an inhale, lengthen your neck, long neck. Exhale, use your elbows, push your belly up away from the earth. So you're going longer, chest open. Exhale, lift that stomach, squeeze your butt in. Can you tighten your thighs and pull your pelvis forward towards your elbows for one more breath? Then all the way down to the floor, Sphinx pose. Sphinx pose, just untuck your toes, wiggle out your legs and your butt until they're completely soft. And now just think about running away from your feet. You're going to use your arms on the floor to start running away from your feet. Pull forward, farther away from your legs. We're not really crunching up. We're dragging forward and letting our face be a guide for our body to softness and joy. For an inhale and an exhale. Loosen up that jaw for one more breath. You've got a good strong jaw. And then come all the way down to the floor. Relax. Beautiful, honey. Take your hands by your ribs. Go upward facing dog. Think away from your legs. It's more forward, less up. And then downward facing dog. Tighten your thighs. Lift your stomach. Downward facing dog. Couple breaths here. Just move. Do whatever you want. Pull that belly up and in. And use it to push your ribs closer to your legs. Awesome, babe. Now start to work on your hamstrings, right and left. Right and left. Maybe it's deeper in that calf muscle today. Awesome. Both of our calves are very sore. And then we're going to bring our feet together. Take an inhale, right leg up. Big open bend stretch. Breathe out. Beautiful. Lift that right leg a little bit higher. And then take it to your right elbow. Exhale, right elbow. Hold. We're going to drop it down to our right wrist to hover 1 inch off the mat. Over to your left wrist. Up to your left armpit. Over to your right armpit. And down dog split. Inhale, right leg high. Lunge, right leg between your thumbs. Lunge. And put your back knee down. You're going to half split, right leg long. And then take this pinky toe and start to rotate it out to the right side towards the earth. Now walk both hands over to the right side. Awesome. So we're going to pull your belly in on the inhale. Try to stretch your left arm out on the exhale. So we're trying to reach it farther out and down away from our butt. And use our right arm to twist our body more to the right. For one more breath. Then bend into your right knee. Relax. Turn to the left side of your mat on the inhale, like wide, like forward fold. Left knee bends out to the left side, side lunge. Couple breaths here. Just enjoy a good stretch for your low back, for your groin. Your body will kind of tell you what to do if you listen. There's nothing wrong with just kind of winging it, listening to what your hips say, what your back says. For one more breath. And then we're going to wide leg forward fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. Couple breaths in. Use your arms to pull your head down on the exhale. Awesome, babe. Lift your butt cheeks on the inhale. Lift them up. Pull your head lower on the exhale for one more breath. Halfway lift. Inhale, halfway lift. Front of the mat, runner's lunge, runner's lunge. Take an inhale to high plank, right foot back, high plank. Start traveling forward with straight elbows, long neck. Straight elbows, long neck, forward, 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 more forward. We're going to bend at the wrist, lift your belly up. Keep going forward, pull your elbows together as they bend, slow for 5, slow for 4, for 3. Lift your belly up away from the floor for 2, for 1. Upward facing dog, lengthen out that neck. Drag your shoulders behind you away from your heart. And then downward facing dog. Beautiful. One more. Inhale. Let out your mouth. Ha. Left leg up, left leg in. Open, bend, stretch. Lift that left leg higher. Then take it to your left elbow. Exhale. Hold. Breathe in. Down to your left wrist. Over to your right wrist. Up to your right armpit. Left armpit. Killed it, honey. Left leg up and back down, dog. Flip. Step it forward to that lunge. Back knee down. Half split. Lengthen out your left leg. So you're rotating this left pinky toe out towards the left edge of your mat. Walking your arms to the same left side. So my left hand is helping me twist my torso. My right arm is getting length into this right side body, out over to the left side for a couple breaths. Can you pull your belly back? One more breath. And then bend your left knee, relax. Turn to the right edge of your mat on the inhale. Bend this right leg side lunge, exhale. And I just look at this as like free time for you to get to know your hips and your back and your neck. Like there's nothing that's not good as long as it feels good. You can feel yourself bending, stretching, becoming more pliable. For one more breath. And then wide leg forward fold. Inhale, rise. Your favorite wide leg forward fold. So if you'd like to add on a shoulder stretch early on in your practice, you can. You definitely don't have to, just whatever you want for a couple more inhales and exhales. One more breath in and out. Halfway lift, breathe in. To your left leg, runner's lunge. High plank, inhale. Go forward longer, neck. Forward, forward, forward. Pull your belly up. Keep going forward as you bend your elbows in, slow for 5. Lengthen out your neck forward, forward for 4, 3. Lift your belly in for 2, 1. Upward facing dog, go forward, pull your shoulders back. Exhale, lift your stomach, downward facing dog. Beautiful, guys. Couple breaths. Spread out your fingers, open them up. Use your hands to push your butt cheeks higher towards the sky. Now lift your heels, grab the floor with your fingertips. Bend your knees, look forward, step or jump to the front of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, breathe out. Stand all the way up. Hands to the back of your hips. And to think about a fence, like an imaginary fence behind your back. You're going to go up and then over the fence. So inhale up, exhale over. Keep going up over the fence. Think about it lifting the center of your back for one more breath. And rise. Lift your arms up on the inhale. Forward fold on that exhale. Halfway lift. Lighter low push-up. Don't think about it so much. Just low push-up. Awesome. Open up your heart. Breathe in. And downward facing dog. Couple breaths. You're trying to use your stomach like a balloon to lift the rest of your body. So it's like fish hooking your stomach up onto a hot air balloon above your back. And then use that hot air balloon to lift your entire body over straighter arms. Lift your heels. Bend your knees, hot air balloon, lighter up. Awesome, babe. Halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold. Stand up, breathe in. Hands to your lower back. Up and over the fence, breathe. Forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Lighter stomach, low push up with a longer, easier neck. Open your heart on the inhale. And downward facing dog. Couple of breaths. Can you use straighter arms to make a lighter belly? Straighter arms to make a lighter belly. Feel those fingertips, especially your middle fingers, pressing into the mat as you lift your heels. Bend your knees. Last one, front of the mat. There we go. Halfway lift. Inhale. Forward fold. Stand tall. Breathe in. Hands to your butt. Up and over. Pure joy out of your face. Fold it into your leg. Take a halfway lift. Lighter low push up. Think shoulders back away from your ears. Nice, babe. Open your heart. And downward facing dog. Beautiful, guys. Couple breaths here. Body's getting warmer. Starting to feel familiar. And you're going to come to the front of the mat. Take an inhale, lift your heels. Bend your knees like springboard. Lighter up. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. Chair. So you bring your legs a little closer together with your butt cheeks. So squeeze your butt cheeks into the back of your knees and feel your chest rising up into your arms. Now sit back away from your toes. Back away from your toes. And you're going to stay, just lift your left leg up. So your left leg will come up off the floor and eagle on top of your right leg. And then your left arm will come under, left arm under your right for full eagle. Inhale, lift your fingertips. Exhale, sit deeper. Couple more, up. Sit deeper. One more breath. You're going to lift your left knee high, rise. Step it to the back of the mat. Let go of your arms. Take an inhale, warrior one. As we exhale, we're just going to straighten our right leg and fold over our right leg. So a couple breaths here just to pull your right butt cheek up and your left hip bone down. Your right butt cheek up and your left hip bone down. For one more breath. And then put your hands down, release. Turn to the left side of your mat, inhale. Second side lunge, left leg, side lunge. This time press it open with your left arm. And use your right arm to kind of lift you up. So your right arm is lifting you over your left leg. For one more breath. Warrior two, inhale, rise. Right foot, warrior two. Belly, inhale. Tailbone, exhale. Belly goes up into your smile. Tailbone goes down into your heels. Pull your left leg straighter back. Pull your right knee, bend your forward. For one more breath. Inhale, reverse. Low push up. Cartwheel your arms. Step your right foot back. Open your chest forward. Take your heart, rise. Downward facing dog. Couple breaths. Shake out your ears. Try not to put so much pressure on your hop forward. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. Today I'm not really doing it, and that's totally fine. Lift your heels. Bend your knees. Just relax. Go lighter to the front of your mat. Take a halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair. Squeeze your butt together and in. And pull your belly back until you're off of your toes. Belly back till you're off of your toes. Take that right leg up. Cross it over your left. You could use it as a kickstand on the floor. You could cross it behind your ankle, whatever works. Right arm underneath. eagle arms. Inhale. Steady your gaze, soften your eyebrows. You're telling your body this is okay. I've got it. One more breath. Lift your right knee high. Step it to the back, warrior one. Step it to the back, warrior one. Rise, arms up. And swing them back as you straighten your legs like a pyramid fold. Swing your arms back. Like my left hand's going to lift my left butt cheek. My right hand's going to drive my right butt cheek down. So my left one's going up. My right one's going down. For one more breath. Then bend into your left knee. Relax. Turn to the side of your mat. Inhale. Bend your right leg. So we're opening our right leg with our right elbow. And then our left arm's just going to lift us up. Beautiful, babe. Now think about going over your right leg, farther away from your left toes for one more breath. And put your left arm down. Inhale, rise. We're going to warrior two. Exhale. Check your face out. Make sure it's not making your life any harder than it needs to be. Lift your stomach and drop your tail. Beautiful, babe. Lift your tummy and drop your tail. Right leg straighter, inhale. Left knee bends, exhale. One more time like that. Right leg, left leg. Reverse your warrior. Feel the sun on your face. Chaturanga, take the sun with you. Low, push up. Open your joy. And downward facing dog. Couple breaths in down dog. Hollow out your tummy, up and in. Feel your fingertips on the floor, specifically your middle fingers. Lift your tummy to lift your heels. Inhale. Bend your knees and go lighter. Awesome, honey. To the front of the mat. Take a halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. We're going to open our toes and knees and bend our arms. So instead of our elbows going out to the side, we're going to wrap them towards each other. Put your middle fingers facing the front of the mat. Keep wrapping your elbows in. Lift your heels. And just travel forward. You'll feel your knees touch your arms. Keep traveling forward. Instead of down, go forward with your neck. So we want our neck away from the floor because we're not trying to touch the floor with our face. For one more breath, think up, low push up. Lift your stomach and your butt, low push up. Beautiful, guys. Open your heart. And downward facing dog. Inhale. Out. Lift your heels. Bend your knees and turn your heels to the left. Try to make a flat left foot. So your left foot's trying to be totally flat against the floor as you start to lift your right leg up. Lift your right hand. It wants to do it, just let it happen. Beautiful. So you're going to inhale. That's perfect, honey. As you exhale, try to grab your right knee with your right hand and swing it to the front of the mat. Warrior one, rise up. Warrior one. Beautiful, guys. Open warrior two. Go ahead, reverse your warrior. Breathe in. Extended side angle. So bring your right elbow, your right knee, left arm over your left ear. We try to lift my belly and drop my butt. That's what we're doing first. Lift the belly, drop the butt. Lift the belly, drop the butt. Now pull this left arm farther, left leg farther. Left arm farther, left leg farther. Now use your right elbow, twist to face the sky. For one more breath, put your left hand down, lunge. Twist your right arm into the sky, right arm up. Open your chest all the way towards the ceiling as you bend your right leg. Keep twisting for one more breath. And put your right hand down. We're going to take this right leg down dog split. Right leg up in the air behind us. Look at your straight arms. Look at your straight arms. Start to bend your legs. Look at your straight arms. Look forward. Bend your legs. And just start playing with your feet while staring at your straight arms. You care about nothing other than your straight arms as you play with your legs. That's amazing, honey. Yeah. So you don't have to be scared as long as you can see straight elbows. Your body is safe. You know where you are. For one more breath, then we will low push up, long chest to the front of the mat. Low push up. Take your inhale. Open your heart. Downward facing dog. So I'm going to lift my heels, bend my legs, and turn my butt to the right. I try to flatten my right foot. So I'm not just on the pinky toe, I'm on all of my toes as I lift my left leg. Then I'm going to try to push length up away from the earth and take this left leg towards the front of the mat. Awesome. Rise, warrior one, rise up. Warrior two, open, move that left foot. Reverse your warrior, inhale. Extended side angle, exhale. So Paul just did it by himself without me telling to. He lifted his stomach and wrapped his butt in. Now he's going to use his left elbow to turn this left rib cage through. Then he's going to use his right leg and his right arm to rip the skin in his side body. For one more breath. And put that right hand down, lunge. Right hand down. Babe, that was amazing. Lunge. Left arm to the sky, twist. Left arm up. Keep opening like you're searching for joy onto your face. For one more breath. Then let your left hand go down. Left leg down, dog split. Left leg up in the air. Bend your knees, not your arms. Bend your knees, not your arms. I need your head looking at your hands so you can see them, because it makes you feel braver when you can see your hands. You don't feel afraid of playing with your legs because they can always land next to your hands whenever you want. You could always put your feet back down next to your arms where you can see them whenever you want. And then low push up a longer chest to the front of the mat. Take your heart open. Downward facing dog. We're almost there, guys. We got one more flow. That's it. Take a breath. Ha! Make weird sounds. It's healthy for you. Ha! And then we're going to get to the front of the mat. Lift our heels. Bend our knees. Lighter to the front of the mat. Take a halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. Feet together this time. Feet together. Chair pose. A right hand to my right thigh. Like I'm pushing it to the left a little. Like cross my left elbow over. Now this left elbow is going to do the same thing. Push into your thigh. Start to rotate your gaze and your right arm up. Gaze and right arm up. Yes. Sit down in your butt away from your feet. Lift your chest. Lift your chest up into your right arm. For one more breath. Forward. Fold. Beautiful. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Fold deeper into your toes. Breathe out. Get your left leg up. Standing split. Left leg up. Standing split. As we exhale, just tuck it under your right knee. Squat. Beautiful. So inhale, standing split. Exhale, squat. Do it one more time. Hold your squat this time. We're going to try to bring our hands to our chest. We're going to try to use that standing foot to slowly rise. Slow, slow, slow. Left leg in front, figure 4, and sit. Slow. If you want to use your hands towards the ground to help you balance and deepen your stretch. Awesome. For one more breath. And then we're going to slowly rise back up. Crescent lunge, left leg to the back of the mat. Crescent lunge. Take an inhale, rise. Right hand to your right thigh. Cross that left elbow. Farther over. And then use it to turn your whole face towards the sky. You can balance by squeezing your back leg straighter and opening your chest more forward, less to the side. More forward, less to the side. For one more breath, hands to the floor, rest. Beautiful. Put your back knee down and stretch your right leg half split. So those of you who like full split may start to slide your right leg forward and your left leg back until your face tells you to stop. Those of you who like half split will follow Paul. So nothing wrong with that. I've got a little bit more flexibility. He's got a lot more power. So it's all a trade-off for one more breath. And then we're going to slowly bend back into our right leg wherever you are. Take your time. Beautiful, guys. We're just going to come back to down dog split, right leg up. So right leg up in the air behind you. Open, bend, stretch. It feels good. You could stay right here if you'd like. You could side plank or flip dog. Totally up to you, whatever you want. I'm going to flip my dog over, placing my right foot behind me towards the earth and opening my chest for a couple breaths. One more breath wherever you are. We're going to turn back into down dog split and put our right leg down. Knees to the floor and stand up on your knees. Woo! You just got a left side and then it's over, guys. So let's real quickly camel pose up and over the fence. So we're not going down anywhere. We're picturing a fence behind our back and trying to rise lighter above it. Lighter above that fence. Feel it pushing the middle of your back and your ribs up towards the sky into your chin for one more breath. And rise, hands to the floor, relax. Just wag your hips from side to side, relax. And tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Use down dog to stretch your back. Move in your down dog till it feels like a massage. Spread your fingers open apart. And let's go to the front of the mat one last time. No pressure. Who cares? Just go. Inhale. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. Feet together this time. Chair pose. Left hand on your left leg. Right elbow across. I use this right elbow to push my ribs through to the left side of my thigh. And use this left arm to pull my ribs back, open behind my legs. For one more breath, sit back away from your knees. Forward fold, relax. Take a halfway lift out your mouth. Right leg standing split in the air. Right leg is up. As we exhale, squat it under your left. So inhale, it stretches. Exhale, it squats. Last time, stretch it out. Squat it in. Hold. Find your left foot before bringing your hands to your chest. Use your left foot to slowly press your body vertical. Right leg in front, figure four. Sit your butt back. Well, and then maybe reach your hands for the floor or keep them up and work on your balance. You choose. So Paul's going for the strength pose. I'm going for the flexibility pose. He's doing kind of both, which is awesome. For one more breath. We're going to rise back up with our right leg in front of us. And step it to the back of the mat, crescent lunge. Inhale, crescent. Twist, left arm to your left thigh, right arm across. So I keep lengthening my back leg. Gonna let my hips drop and my chest rise as I twist. Tighten your back leg and lengthen your neck. For one more breath, hands to the floor, knee to the floor, rest. Half split. This is beautiful. Maybe your full split is 2 inches forward with your left heel and 2 inches back with your right knee. Maybe it's all the way, it doesn't matter where you are. As long as you're letting your eyebrows relax. Eyebrows. Like the only body part you have is your jaw. Loosen it up. For one more breath. Slowly, we're going to come back to our lunge. Take as much time as you need. Coming back to your lunge. And then left leg down dog split. Left leg up in the air. Open, bend, stretch. We could do anything we want. We could stay right here. We could side plank. We could flip dog. We're just breathing for a couple more breaths. Think about where you want to feel joy in your body for one more breath. And then we'll all meet back in down dog split. and downward facing dog. Knees to the floor. Relax. We're going to swing our legs in front of us. And we're going to lay down on our backs for just a little bit of core. I know we've got quite a few rocks and such. And lay down on our backs. Oh, it's like a rock massage. Okay. So from here, legs up like candlesticks. And we're just going to pulse our toes straight up with only our tummy muscles. Don't use your arms. Just go up and down. Up and down. For 7 and down. 8. Oh, that doesn't make sense. 6. 5 and down. 4 and down. 3 and down. 2 and down. 1, hold it up for 10. 9. 8. Can you try to make your legs straighter up away from the floor for 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Come all the way down. The legs go forward and hover for 10. 9. Don't use your arms. 8. 7. That's perfect, babe. 6. 5. Pull your ribs down and in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs up. Legs open into a straddle. Doesn't matter if you're flexible. You could bend your legs. It's totally fine. Reach your arms forward and climb a rope to the front of your mat for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Head down, legs up, hover them forward for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Check your jaw. 3, 2, 1. Legs up. Bend your knees. We're almost there, guys. We're just going to pulse our ribs straight up to the sky for 10. So chin off your chest. You're going up, not forward. For 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Butt up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both up and hold for 10. This is it. 9. Both up. Butt up. Chest up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Relax. That's it. Put your feet down. You take a nice stretch to the front of your hips in bridge pose. Walk your shoulders behind you, out of the way of your chest. And notice your big toes, Like you could lift your heels off the floor even. Push your big toes down and push your hips up. Take an inhale, open your belly and your ribs. Exhale, butt higher than your stomach. Belly and ribs, inhale. Exhale, butt higher than your stomach. One more, belly and ribs. Butt higher than your stomach. And come down. Wag your knees from side to side. Relax your jaw, wiggle out your teeth. Your favorite heart opener could be fish, bridge, wheel, I don't care. Just go anything that opens your chest for 10. 9, anything that opens your chest at all is fine. For 8, 7, 6, could you focus on your ribs, revealing your smile? For 3, 2, babe, that's amazing. 1, come down. That was really good. And then wag your knees from side to side. Relax. You're just going to wag them over to the left and keep them there. Separate your legs so the right one's going farther to the right. Right knee pointing at the front edge of your mat. You're trying to open through the front of this right hip. Touch it so you know where you're trying to open. Through the front of your right hip and right side. And then remember, the rest of you is just like passively accepting the stretch. Your mind has come to a place of non-resistance. Just turn all the way to your left side for fetal position. Right leg open stretch, so right towards the crease, and open your right arm for the twist. We're kind of dropping our expectations or questions about how long we're going to be in this stretch. Just be where you are, nowhere else. Notice something in the sky, something on the ceiling. Soften your gaze towards it like you're sending love from your face towards that thing. We'll come through center. Just give yourself a little mini massage on your back. And then drop your feet. Just gonna quad stretch the other way, knees to the right. Separate your legs apart. So the right leg goes way over to the right. The left foot wiggles way over to the left. And you feel that left thigh dropping forward and down to the front of the mat. Couple more breaths here, guys. That tingly sensation in the front of your left thigh is you losing tension and stress. That sensation is your friend, not your enemy. You're just turning all the way to the right side, fetal position. So we could bring our left foot into the open hip stretch. Maybe putting it in your right arm. And then left arm out for the twist. Couple breaths, like being comfortable with things that would seem uncomfortable. Like Paul and I are laying in the dirt and the rocks. And like everything's fine. It's cool. Not waiting for something to be over. Just accepting it for exactly what it is, as it is, right now. And when you're ready, come through center. If there's like one final thing that needs to happen for you before your rest, you're more than welcome to do it now. Otherwise, just go ahead and find your way onto your back. And feel the power of the earth around you. And instead of like you shrinking in the face of that power, you start to feel connected to it. It's the earth under our bodies, the universe out in front of our faces. The power of the water surging. Let your skin cells spread out into the earth, into the sky. Into the sound of the water. The notion of ourselves as separate and alone is a lie we tell ourselves when we're afraid. We are built to be connected to the life force around us, to each other, to ourselves. And this like tapped in version of you is your biggest, brightest, most radiant self, most capable. Coming home. And just because you leave your yoga mat does not mean this changes. Nothing can change who you are, which is love, divine energy, and light in human form. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. And then start to enjoy Any type of movement that feels like a massage for you. Whatever it is perfect. It's like not really questioning or judging what your body decides to do. And then at some point, you'll come to seated. Just let your palms be open over your knees. And feel the sky lifting your soul out the top of your head. Feel your feet reaching down through the earth, pushing your body lighter into the sun. And breathe in, out your mouth. One more huge breath. Thumbs to your third eye center. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you, Bubba, for practicing with me. We hope you guys have an amazing, amazing day. We hope you enjoyed this practice. If you did and you'd like to donate to the Venmo account, we will post that in the bio. If not, please don't worry. We want you to keep coming back to class. That's all we care about. So just keep coming back to class. And we love you guys, and we hope we see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye. I'm covered in like sap.